Today we have Kairo from NACC Shelter in Norfolk, Virginia. He's 10 years old, but he still needs to get out. I tend to get the young ones thinking they need it most, but the old guys and gals, they need to get out also. But also, they told me at the shelter that he's, he's not used to being in a cage. He's a little upset, a little bit of behavior problems, and the exercise is a lot to do with helping the behavior problem. Him getting out of the cage, getting exercise, that has a lot to do with helping that. And I want to help them. I want to help these dogs with that, get them their activity they need to help with the behavior. There's discipline also, but a lot of it is the exercise they need, getting what they need. And so I get them out, as many out as I can, as much as I can, because I don't want them being euthanized for behavior problems. And sometimes that's happened. I've been able to help some of them, and some of them I haven't been able to help, and I just help as many as I can. And it's when I say the ones I haven't been able to help, not because of lack of ability, because I can help them if I had enough time. But there's just so many dogs, they're overflowing. I get as many out as I can, as much as I can, with, exercise and also, discipline. Exercise and also working on discipline. I do it, for as many dogs as I can, as much as I can. But people, if you get a dog, stick to your commitments. And that's a lot of the problem here. They're overflowing, and a lot of people are owner surrenders, not sticking to their commitments, keeping the dog for the dog's whole life, surrendering them to the shelter, and the dogs are scared, confused, hurt, upset, and it causes behavior problems. And so, come on, people, stick to your commitments or don't get a dog. Sometimes it can't be helped, but that's not that's very little. 99% of the time, there's a solution to whatever your excuse is that you have to rehome your dog. Because you take them to the shelter, and what happens is a lot of times they have behavior problems as a result, and they get euthanized sometimes, or because they're full, they have to make hard decisions and euthanize the dog sometimes because they're full. Because for one, too many people not sticking to their commitments and bringing these dogs to the shelter, and then they're full and they're overflowing. So anyway, we're going to get out and get you some exercise, okay? He's probably not going to do any zoomies because he's 10, but this is still great for him to walk around in a very large space, free to walk around as he wants, and sniff and explore. This is still good for him to relax and relieve his some of his anxiety.